Hi guys, welcome back to Codicast. So for today's video, I will be reviewing this model. So as you can see here, we got the Minichamps model, and we got two in here, but I'm not going to review these two models in one video at once. But I'm going to do a separate video for this week, and this is the model. So yes, this is a very old releases from Minichamps64, and I've had these two models for quite a while now, and I think maybe I should start reviewing these two models because I haven't seen someone review this model, so it will be a good video that I make if I review these two models. But I'm just going to review this ones first for this video, and we'll save the best for later. So this is the Valiant, a very iconic livery for the Porsche race cars. So we'll keep this one later for the next video. Meanwhile, I'm just going to review this ones first. So like I said earlier, this is a Minichamps64 models, and as you can see, this one, it hasn't been going on a collaboration with Tarmac Works, so this is a very old releases from Minichamps. I think maybe it could be like a decade ago, well, maybe at least a decade that they were releasing these models. And obviously, Minichamps is one of the earliest manufacturer that produced 64 true scale models like Kyosho, alongside with Kyosho and what is Auto Art and Aoshima and other stuff that were already exist in the market long before the Tarmac Works and the Mini GT and so on. So yeah, this is a very old model, and what we got here is the Porsche 934 RSR. So this is a race car, but I had to read the details because I don't really know about the details about the race car. So this is the Porsche 934 in the Valvoline livery with the E-Sindel. I'm guessing it's the drivers. Maybe we'll get to that later. A Valvoline E-Sindel 300 kilometers of EGT Nurburgring 1976. So this is for the Nurburgring 1976 race for the 300 kilometers of Nurburgring. So that's the information about the race cars. So about the packaging itself, it's pretty Minichamps style. So this is a very old Minichamps style. We got this guy here like looking at the Minichamps model, and what we got here is the Porsche 997.1 GT3 in 64 scale 2. So I don't have this model, but my friend have it, so maybe I could borrow his collection to be reviewed later, hopefully. And we got the Minichamps logo on the bottom, and then on the other side we got the barcode and the information of the models that I've read earlier, and we got another Minichamps logo, and on the back we got the racing kind of race flag for the Minichamps logo, the iconic Minichamps racing flag. And also we got the website for Minichamps, minichamps.de, and on the top we got nothing, and on the bottom we got the Pulse Model Art Minichamps. So this is kind of like the company that produced the Minichamps for 64 scale, for 43 scale, and the 18, I think, also produced by Pulse Model Art. And blah 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 blah, the product is in accurate scale model and not a toy. So this is not a toy, this is an accurate scale model. So that explains that this is a collectible item for the much mature or the more adult collector. So yeah, anyway, this is made in China, long-term exposure, metal 64. So this is a die cast, it's not resin. And yeah, I think that basically it about the packaging. And well, let's take a closer look on the model and see the details. Right, so this is what the model looks like outside of the packaging. And as you can see here, we got the information about the race car or the model car. So this is the Porsche 934. It's for the 300 kilometers of Nurburgring 1976, and I'm right, this is the driver's name, Eberhard Sindel, like we've seen on the packaging before, E. Sindel. So that's the driver's name, and this is the limited number. So this is one of 5,040 pieces. But well, if you watch my video, I don't really care about this number, so we'll skip to that. And the model itself, well, the base itself first, it's pretty plain. It's just a plain black with some minor details about the models on the front. So yeah, nothing to see more about the base itself. The other side, we got the Minichamps logo and two screw that holds the model. And moving back to the model itself, the front details of the model, it's I think for the year that was this model produced, like almost a decade ago, I think I could say this has a very detailed model. Like if you see it right there, you have this the common, for now it's common, like the plastic insert headlights, and also we got the very beautifully applied decals all over the body. Although like most of the decals, kind of downside is that we tend to have this kind of like orange peel kind of texture on the surface. Like you see that it's not really kind of smooth surface for the decals. But yeah, that's the other side of applying a decal instead of a tempo printed. But anyway, aside from the plastic insert headlights, we still got the painted side blinker for the bumper, because again, this is almost impossible to be replicated in plastic, so they had to use the painted technique. So yeah, that is forgivable. And then moving on to the side first. The side itself, I think this is a very nice proportion of a Porsche 934. And well, I mean, Minichamps, for, like I said, for the years that they produce, I think they are the best and the most detailed 1/64 scale at the time. Because if you think that this was made like almost a decade ago with this kind of details, like for the wheels, you could see the wheels, like it's kind of have this two piece, like you could see the barrels itself in this kind of chrome paint, and the center face is painted in gold, like these mesh wheels. And also, if you notice the tire profile, we got a tire lettering written Dunlop. So this is a very nice details from a brand that was produced this model almost a decade ago, and it's very amazing to see this kind of details. And then yeah, moving on to the livery. So the livery itself, it's a Valvoline livery with this kind of white, red, and blue color. And also we got another sponsor on the door right here. We got the Bilstein, we got the Bosch, a Techstar, I don't know. We got the Sachs, and also the number of the car, it's a 55, and GT, I don't know what that means. Maybe if some of you guys know more, you could tell me on the comment. And then what else? I mean, the details of the wheels itself, it's incredible to see it from the almost a decade ago. Like this is very interesting to see. Like you could even see the details of the center lock itself. Like it's very neat, it's very detailed, it's very well sculptured. Like I mean, none of those newer manufacturer could make a factory wheels like this. Like you should you have to admire this kind of details on this model. I really mean it. Like this is a very detailed wheels, honestly. Well, yeah. Moving on to from the wheels, we get to the rear side of the car, which is I think the most interesting part, because you could see the single piece tail lights that was running from the other side through the other sides. And then on the center we still got the classic and the iconic Porsche writings on the center of the taillights, which is really nice, and it's very sharp either for the decals. And also you got another Valvoline details right here underneath the oil tail spoiler. And also on the bottom we got this two exhaust tips that was stick out from the bumper on the bottom, and we'll get to that details later. The engine, I'm gonna open the base. So yeah, so we got another details of the exhaust tips, which is painted in white. And then we also pardon me for this my acknowledge about this model, because I just realized that this model has the speedometer details inside the interior. So yeah, I don't know these details until I make this video, so this is very interesting. So if you could see that, that is the details on the speedometer inside the car. And whoa, okay, that is really detailed, man. I just realized this detailed. Oh wow, so detailed. So this is very detailed one. I didn't know that. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. Oh wow. Well, this is interesting. So yeah, I didn't know about the details of the speedometer until I make this video. So yeah, that's one more details that I've encountered on this model. And yeah, apart from the interior details, we got this separate wipers that was a metal parts. So this is a separate parts from the window, and which is really nice to add more realism to the car. And also for the side mirrors, we they all got this reflective sticker inside the side mirror, so which is really nice to see that. So it kind of adds more another realism to the model. And yeah, I think that's it about the exterior. And wait, I'm gonna unscrew the base itself, and I'm gonna show you the details of the engine. Right, so this is the details from the underside of the car, and we got to see another details right here. So this is the made in China logo and other Minichamps logo, and the Porsche 934, 1976 and 164. But this is the thing that I want to show you after I unscrew the base and show you the underside of the car. So this is the engine details for the Porsche 934, which is really amazing to see this replicated another again almost a decade ago. So this is a very nice detail. So yeah, I just want to show you these details to you guys. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. Like, this is a very amazing models. If you able to find one online, you should get it. This is a very nice model. But if you don't find one, you don't worry, maybe some other new brands will make this model. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video about this model. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.